Morning, everybody. This one is for Melanie. I've talked about the pretty big, fat, fluffy snowflakes, and here they are. This is what you're missing out on. It's pretty. I hope that shows up well. They're big, big, fat, fluffy snowflakes. Well, that's winter here in the northern states. I don't know if it's going to accumulate, but I'm just wrapping it up with the computer work this morning, doing video editing and answering comments and working on the websites. I'll be working upstairs pretty soon here. I'm hoping it doesn't snow too much because it'll slow down my work, but just wanted to catch that on video. That's very pretty. I'm cutting furring strips for the upstairs. Some of them are wedged in there pretty good though, up in the rack. I don't know if you saw that struggle, probably not. They're wedged up in the rack. You might buy some furry strips only because they're cheap and quick. It's cheaper to buy. It's cheaper to buy them than to cut them out of 2x4s in this case. Time wise. By the time I get 2x4s and take the nails out, oops, I keep hitting the camera. This old saw has seen better days. Guard snags on me. I've tried to lube it up and fix it, but it just snags. Good. Alright. Now, let's see if I got enough materials inside to nail these on. Hi everybody, this is a momentous moment in the tiny house on wheels. Can I say momentous moment? Alright, I'm leaving a little lip on the bottom for the wires. Some of you may remember that I have wires going through here on the bottom. Hey, well that isn't starting out well. So much for my momentous moment. All I've got to do is tack that out really, because the screws that I'm going to be using later are going to go through everything right through into the studs. But this one's warped, so I need 3 nails. Keep it straight. It's exciting times in the tiny house on wheels here. I did not finish the installation because it was hot in this house last year. But Melanie is coming, hopefully before spring, and she's going to appreciate the heat. I figure if I ever want to see Melanie, I'm going to have to go upstairs where it's hot. That's where I'll find her. They currently have 91 degrees, which is 31, I think it was, Celsius. If I remember right, that's what she told me. I converted it. And about 90% humidity all the time. So it's pretty brutal over there. And when she says it's hot, then I know I would die. So this is the easy wall. After this wall comes the tougher one, which would be that angled wall on the side and trimming around that window. And the shorter wall is easy as well. These nails are flimsy. That or I'm goofing up real bad. This hammer's heavy. Little trim nails. I need a trim hammer for this, I guess. That's why often you'll see me hold the hammer halfway up for accuracy. I know a lot of people comment on that and say, hold your hand at the bottom. Well, if I hold my hand at the bottom, I mess it all up. A momentous moment. See, that ties in the insulation nicely. Well, you can hear the sound deadening of that insulation in here now. You can actually hear that. Now in the corners, I've got to figure out how to do my corners. Because if I don't put the furring strips in right, then I don't have anything to nail to. And I obviously don't want to come out over the window frame too far. It's going to go like that. Right. And then the other one is going to have to go next to that. It's awkward in these corners. Very awkward. There's still... No, I need furring strips. Yeah. These corners are always an issue for me. Well, that one's got to go there. I made it so far, so I guess I'll figure it out. Oh. Well, there's that. Now I've got to figure this one out. Here, see? Usually what I do is I screw, gives me just enough meat to nail that next piece onto. So I put the radiant foil on, and I've got a tiny bit of meat, and then the next nailer goes on at an angle, and in this one here, the next furring strip it is. So I've got to go in at a tight angle here on this. I think it might be time to get some screws out for that. I'm going to get my impact driver and do that at an angle. That way they'll be on solidly. But there we have it. One wall is ready, and the tiny house on wheels ready for the radiant foil. Now this is the, I don't like doing it around the window because it's a lot of little pieces and cuts, and I've got to put in a piece up there to nail in, and I've got to put a long angle piece up in here to nail in because there's nothing up in there for a nailer. I've got to bring that flush with here, up in here and here. But, got to do it.